In this video, I'm going to show you some of the key controls that you need to be aware of when you're using your Pi dashboard. Now, I've deliberately set up a situation where we've got multiple orders which Pi have opened. I closed down Pi, but I'm going to reattach it, and you'll understand why in a second. It's just for this demonstration. So I'm going to reattach Pi, add it on there, oops, drag it across, and load a set file I've created which trades frequently. Now, one of the things you're going to notice in here, there's a couple of settings that are really essential you need to be aware of when you're attaching Pi to a chart. One of them is start in pause mode, and I've got that it says false now, but I'm going to change it to true, and I'll show you what that does in a second. Now the last one is obviously, I want to show you this as well further down. This one here, the chart frame that it should be loaded on. Now this is an M1 set file, and notice at the top I have got it on the M5 time frame, the default chart. So I'm going to deliberately try to load it on the M5, the 5-minute time frame, and you'll see what happens. So if you go, press OK, you'll straight away see it's going into pause mode, and because it said invalid chart time frame. Now, so I need to attach this to the correct chart. If I change that to M1, and then I can click pause there, and it takes it off pause and goes to active. You could change Pi to active. Now, again, if I just show you this again, say if I attempted to go to incorrect time frame again, Pi immediately goes into pause mode. So if I change it back again and take it off active, and probably take it off pause, put it into active, it does that again. So now we're on the correct time frame. I'm just going to show you that setting again, where you can see if you change any settings, or if you attach Pi for the first time, if you said start in pause mode and you press OK, what immediately happens when you reattach it, or where you load it for the first time, it goes in pause mode even though it is on the correct time frame. That's because you might change some parameters. You need to be happy with them, and then when you are, it tells you Pi's in pause, you just press that and then it goes into active mode. The difference between active mode and pause mode: active mode is actively trying to place trades and trade for you, open up new positions, as long as it was in the trading time frame, which is in this particular example. If you're in pause mode, what that does, it means the current active positions, it won't add any more to it, but it will try and manage those to a conclusion, whether hit the target that you want or hits the stop loss. So that's what the key difference between pause and active. Active will open new positions, pause will only manage what is there already. So I'm just going to put it into active here. You've got the option of closing all trades just by clicking that button there. Closes everything. But let's just say in this particular case I want to just close the buy side, average price there. I'm going to basically say I want to close that one buy order. So you basically say just close buys. Now look what's on the screen. We've got 1 buy 3 sells, 1 buy 3 sells. If I close buy, and that's it. We close that out in this particular case for a loss of minus $4.40. And it just leaves the 3 sells trades open. If I want to basically close the just sells, I can close sells here, or if you want to basically close all, i.e. close any buys and sells, you just press close all, and that's it. It closes them all. In that particular case, we close for a profit of $38.30, those positions there. So that's the 4 buttons, how you use those 4 buttons. The other thing you need to be aware of, you can minimize the panel here, and you can open it up again. And the other thing, how do you know if Pi is operating successfully? It's operating. You can see in the top left here, depending on the activity of the market, you'll see a little flashing symbol there. See that flashing like lightning bolts? That flashes, and the speed can change depending on how active the market is, underlying market is. But that indicates that it is active and working. Or another way of doing it, you just press the question mark, and it tells you, when I get there, it tells you a little about your account number and yeah, what's going on with your current setup. So if you could do any of these things. And the last thing, when you want to close Pi down, if you're happy, well, if you've seen it's opened some new positions here, 2 pies. I'm going to close them all down now, and I'm going to press exit and close it, and that's it.